Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. 1 second. Discord, you shut up? Yup. Work, you also shut up? Yup. Welcome back. I know we usually try to say something more interesting than that these days. Give me a second, background music. A little bit too dramatic for this moment. It's been a while and then a while, as I believe Zelazny said. Back in, what? Blood of Amber? I think it's the third book, right? I think it's when Corwin was addressing Florimel, his sister. Asking her what she'd known about his time imprisoned on the Shadow Earth. Anyway, you didn't come here to reminisce about Roger Zelazny hours. Although, honestly, what are you doing here? That's not what you're for. You are here because we are near the end of the base game, Stormblood. My review of Stormblood is that every individual piece of it's basically fine. The overall pacing is pretty glacial, and it really hasn't had the epic quality Heavensward did. At this point in Heavensward, we would have been on an island in the sky meeting the Mother of Dragons. Here, we're about to lay siege to a camp that we just kind of got to. The sense of geography here in Alamigo, which we are in the process of rescuing, has been little fragile. Still, it's been fine. And I've received a request from Captain Tastic that I record the final boss. Now, we're not there yet, but we do only have about 5 quests to go. So, I thought maybe we could get ourselves back in the swing a little bit. Oh god, am I in the mood to do voices? I don't know if I'm in the mood to do voices. But, we'll get moving. Alpha No, the stage is set and the players assembled. Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. That's a little rich, Alpha No. A little rich to think of it as your lands when you've been ignoring the plight of this place for so long. Grandfather say if you were here with us today. Upon the great Loch's shore. Oh, we can turn the music. It's a lot louder for me than it is for you. The key to victory. Alpha No remains concerned for his dear friend. For all our accomplishments, Kryle remains in the hands of our enemy, and I find myself wondering if I could have done more. But we know now that she was taken to the city, we've found nothing which might tell us where she's being held. You know, you could just ask me. You could just ask me. Is it you could just ask me, or you could just ask me? Thancred, what have you learned? Oh, I do want to do voices, damn it.
I shall spare you the particulars of my infiltration and simply state that I've seen her with my own eyes. She's being held within the residential district south of the city proper. I tracked her to the ruins of an old temple of the First Fist of Ralgar, within which the Imperials have constructed a research facility.
A research facility? What manner of research?
Why, the methods to imbue Garlands with the power to manipulate ether, in pursuit of which Gaul, their scientists, I'm sorry to report, performed many questionable experiments on living subjects.
That was our voice for him, right? I think it was originally like my Sonic voice. What? Then Lise didn't have a voice anymore, because she's no longer Ida. Calm down, Alpha No. We've already been tasked with securing the element in court. This just gives us a reason to do it faster.
I entered and exited the facility by stowing aboard Imperial transports, but that method is not suitable for a larger force. And it goes without saying that a direct assault on a rather substantial main gates would be ill-advised.
I think I know someone who can help. One of my men. He had an idea about how to get into the city. Actually, it might be best if I let him explain it himself. Hello? It's been a while. I'll not take offense if you don't remember. I might even be glad of it. Amagana, am I right? Damn. Whiskers the name. I was raised in the peaks, but my mom grew up in the city. Any road. I reckon we can get inside the Alamigan quarter by way of Oxel. But how? There's a story my mom told us which made me think of it. It was always going on about what life was like when she was a girl, see? How they used to have to boil water from the well before they could drink it since it was full of salt. They were drawing salt water from the logs, which means there must be an underwater tunnel or something. Aye, that's it, but it won't be as simple as going for a swim. The well was closed, see? Apparently Theodric decided one day he wanted to control the water supply and forbade water trading. So even if you come up through it, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a locked gate. At the time, my grandfather, being an enterprising sort, befriended a guard and lifted the key from his belt. He made a copy and carried on selling water. Imperials invaded. He ended up working in the saltery.
In short, we need your grandfather's key, assuming he still has it.
I'm certain he does, and I can take you to him, but it'll be dangerous. Don't you worry about that. We're used to dangerous. Nago and Ehrenwald will assemble a squadron while the rest of us go and get that key. God damn it. At least this is on task this time. But still, can we not just directly do anything ever? Alpha, no. Ryle, we're coming.
Had I judged it possible to rescue her myself, I would have. But there were too many guards, too many ways it could have ended badly. I knew at once I would need your help.
Mefrid told me about your time in Alagana, how a certain someone gave you a piece of his mind when you first met. Try not to hold it against him. We couldn't have had more than a few days training when the Imperials attacked the Reach, but I've seen my share of combat since. I may be no hero like you. But I can hold my own against Imperial regulars. We'll see. Let's not waste any more time then, shall we? My mom said that Granddad kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. If he hasn't got it, then, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Of course he won't have it. Ready, Erwin? We may have to deal with a few Imperial patrols. Worse. Yeah, very easy. We're coming up on a time we're gonna have to do these scenarios legit. Not looking for
The echo grants you strength beyond your limits.
The Saltery's not far. Follow me. I wish I had a hardware volume control here, because this is a little bit loud. I may just turn the background music down. That's the only bit that's too loud for me. That's BGM 25? We'll see if that's good enough. I'd like for it to be prominent enough on the road. I'm supposed to speak with Lise? So I'm using controller right now, which means I'm bad at this. There we go, single controller.
Thancred.
No, I don't want to kill Thancred. There we go. Smoosh. Just distracted fighting wildlife. Come on, guys. But just pick the target. A lot of trouble here. Get the Soglin! Get him! Get him! Oh no. God damn it. Fucking shit. Okay, I'm changing. We're just gonna aim. Simply running to AoE. Let's swap these two though, because the way that I order those in single target is bottom, left, top button. And doing it left, bottom in AoE mode is gonna drive me crazy. Whiskar's taking a lot of damage over there. Can we kill him? Okay, he's healing himself. It's recovering. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a dynamic Whiskar lives or dies going on here, but just in case there is. Just in case they're getting ambitious. Variety in their storytelling. How's it going, by the way? It has been a little bit. Here, but this isn't right. Where is everyone? They're all sleeping, it's night. Word of the Alliance's advance has surely reached their ears. Mayhap they sought refuge elsewhere. Should search the buildings for clues. I'm looking in the pots. No, let me look in the pot. Pot is filled to the brim with salt from the logs. Excuse me. Short paused, drinking water. Barrel appears to have been filled with fish packed in salt. Someone was hard at work less than a week ago. Very good. This scar. Well, scavenger hunts like this always make me anxious because I'm like, what if I wander around forever and never find what I'm looking for? Carby, you found something? No, you're just glowing because you glow. Okay. Alphano, any advice? Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't think it would let me fall off there. So does that mean that the overall space that we can explore is quite large? Remember in ARR where you could basically not fall off any edges because you were just really tightly bound to specific locations? Those were the days. Must be deeper into the little city. I mean, also this place is a ruin. Hello, fallen masonry, eh? It might be the first time the game has required you to jump. Oh, it didn't. The crumbling masonry appears to have lain undisturbed for some time. Queer device. Not a queer device, it's a queer device. An agitated device suddenly springs to life, flashing brightly, giving a shrill sound. It's a trap. Alright, which one of you triggered the obvious trap? Oops. Better adjust. On your guard, Magitech drones approaching. Okay, half a dozen. Early. Keep Whisker alive, would you? Where is he? Seven hells, I could do with some help here. Where is he? There he is. I'll help you. I'm a good boy.
Ready?
Gather these dudes. It would appear not. He's bent on killing one who is barely a friend. See, these combats take a little bit.
Away with you!
Away with us. Loud. Hopefully that's not too loud. Might be. Hello. Got you down. Alright. Whiskar's vitality. I hate that that is a thing. No, Whiskar, don't stand in the middle of the lasers at me. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh. The AoEs are just going to undo Whiskar. Stand. Let's see if I can heal it. Just want to find out. Here it is. Whiskar? Oh, I can. Oh. Always appreciate a little, like I said, dynamism in these maps.
Now then, where were we? Oh yeah, looking for clues as to the whereabouts of the erstwhile water merchant and his key.
Tattered diary. In the wake of the ambush, you find a diary belonging to a laborer. The last entry makes mention of a plan to take shelter in the Sali Monastery. Oh my god. Sali Monastery, that's to the south. I'll lead the way.
Come on, can't we ever do anything directly?
Not long after the ambush. Not after that ambush, you won't. It's too dangerous. Aaron will follow you. Keep your eyes peeled for more Magitech. To the south. That must be it. Okay, it's not gonna be like a whole fucking dungeon or something. The diversion will not be too long. We're not going too far out of our way here. There is more Magitech. Do we have to fight it? Can we just walk past it? I would love to just walk past it, but the way that they're spawning makes me think I might. Compel. Are the NPCs gonna get stuck when I jump over? Okay, yeah, they thought of that. They thought of everything. Gunship. Oh, I know who you. It's for. That's Xenos' voice, no question. Have we used that voice before? Surprised if we hadn't, but I guess it's a little close to what I do for Tim Curry, isn't it? So, less mischievous, more sinister. Wow, it's been a long time since we recorded the first part of this series. I don't know if we'll get back into recording. It is fun. It's kind of cool, and there have been requests for me to record Shadowbringers, specifically so that people can listen to me cry, which I generally, when I choke up, I go silent for a minute, so there's not a lot of audio evidence. That's a bunch of monasteries just past that gate. Keep going. Let's just not engage. DNI. Oh wait, is it that gate? Which way? This way? This way looks promising with the enemy targets. Ah, goddammit. Nearly there, okay, let's target this asshole. There we go. Trying to get a little bit better at these controllers. Because it is fun to lean back and play with the controller. I'm on the couch right now, which is why the recording quality is less than would otherwise be not using my nice microphone. Hopefully there's not too much popping. That is the major problem, is that there's fucking popping. Should really ball up a wad of paper or something.
Something tall, dark, and imperial appears to be blocking the entrance. God damn it, I don't think there's a way round.
We're not worried about that.
Then we'll just have to go through him.
He's not targetable. Look, I think those two devices are shield generators. Alpha no.
I will keep the machine occupied. Arrow and bugle trap and destroy the generator before it rips my head off.
Where's Thancred's vitality? I'm trying to target this thing. There we go. Shaboom. I don't understand targeting. There we go. No, target the thing that's next to you. Target it, please. There we go. Why is it detargeting? That's fucked. It's changing my target every time I attack.
'Tis done. See how it falters. Belabor the wound.
Oh no. He's so good. It sure is weird that we talk about imaginary people that way, isn't it? We'll be getting up after that. Now let's find our man. Talk about imaginary people. What we're really talking about is an idea of a person. But because we are human, this great power to truly forget that they are unreal. How about a voiced cutscene so I can take a little break? I think this is going to be a voice cutscene, don't you? Nope. This is it. This is the monastery. They have to be around here somewhere. Hooked nose. What? What? It's me, Whisker, your grandson.
Whisker by Ralgar, is that really you? Oh, it's good to see you alive and well, lad, but who are these other ones?
Resistance, Granddad. Comrades in arms. So they spoke. Remember how good a job they did with Reigns of Castamere? Game of Thrones.
She told you all about me thumbing my nose at the Mad King, did she? Death's sides never caught me neither. It wasn't much, but it was my way of rebelling against his rule. Glad to see you've got higher aspirations here. Make our family proud.
I will swear. Augur is my witness. I'm usually pretty resistant to, like,
virtue. But I don't know. It works in Final Fantasy XIV. The revolutionary spirit runs in the family, I see. If I were 10 years younger, but I'm not, look after my grandson. Nose is stuffy. Make him proud. Should go. Arnvald and the others are waiting. I was worried when he wasn't at the Saltery, but we found him in the end. Now that we've got the key, it's time to find the underwater tunnel. Key to victory. The Resonant. Elise is in the mood for swim. Need to dive into the locks. Look for a tunnel leading beneath the residential district. That should be no problem for Erwin and me, thanks to the Kojin's blessing, but for the rest of you. Oh, that's so cool. They're doing a callback to earlier in the story where we got to infinite breath. I'll have you know, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I think it best that I support Minago and Ehrenwald's unit. Oh, right, you can't swim. I am aware of that, thank you, but it is neither here nor there, given that I lack both the Kojin's blessing and Thancred's preternatural lung capacity. Right, of course, I didn't mean anything by it. Nothing at all. So, Arrow and Thancred, me. Let's head to the water's edge. Alphino and Whisker can rejoin the others and wait outside the gates for us to let them in. The way cis dudes do women's voices, and I'm talking about myself here, is weak. It doesn't feel very... I don't know. Can we enter the sky? We can. We're gonna lose flight soon. Ah, what a horrible thought. What a terrifying notion. The citadel they've got there. Lochsel. Paper. Like more fucking wildlife for no reason. Be surprised what skills an urchin can pick up in a city of pirates. A knack for selling fine leather waistcoats being one. How about a voice cutscene? This looks like as good a place as any. Oh, God. Ere you dive into the briny deep. Riange, what are you doing here? Master Alphino informed me of your plan, and thus did I hasten to your side. When Mistress Alice unfolded to me the tale of her defeat, I was much intrigued by the apparent ease with which Fordola, a theretofore unexceptional warrior, defied my lady's every attempt to do her harm. After some days of deliberation, I subsequently contrived what I believed to be a solution to the problem of her preternatural prescience. It was in hopes of furnishing you with the fruits of my labors that I came. Isn't that Moonbreeders? A etheric siphon formed the basis for my design. Should my hypothesis prove correct, you need but activate it in her presence. Say more would endanger the plan, for ignorance is your shield. Okay. Oh, right, because she's got the mind-brain reading. It was Moonbreeder's time. It is not yours, my friend. May you walk ever in the light of the crystal, and return. We will. You and for her. Right. I'm going in. Follow me. Police. Oh, you underground? Where are we going? I would like... Oh, into the water, of course. It's hard to see, okay? Not obvious water. We can do this now. They do look really cool. The water's not like foreboding.
architecture fully underwater. So what? Why? Why are there buttresses underwater? Maybe. Oh, I know why. Like previously, there would have been ways to swim in, so they went in and they built some shit. Maybe not though. These are towers. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. So there must be some other reason. What's this? Snowflakes. I don't think this is where we're supposed to be going, but I'm curious now. What the f- here? Entrance. Where? The drowned city of Scala. Here's an explanation. Long ago, in the dawn of the 5th astral era, the modest nation of Scala was founded in Anya. Over the span of several centuries, its people constructed a grand city of stone at the bottom of a steep well. This natural defense could not protect Scala from the destruction of a terrible age. The great flood of the 6th umbral calamity swept across the realm. All the ruins of the city were lost to sight, its remnants submerged beneath the raging sea. Haunting the depths of what is now Scala's silent wolf lured into the salty promise of mysteries of treasures. Pretty good little reading there, if I do say so myself. Excuse me. To pause and take care of business like blowing my nose and drinking some water. Whereabouts? Entrance. The seek. It's up. Excuse me. Yes, I can directly rise, can't I? Peace. The tunnel leads east. Thancred's already gone ahead. Let's not keep him waiting. Nice colors there. Speak with signals and follow her. Gate. Where is there? Was there a turn that we missed? Was there? Seems. Oh, up. Up. Galamegan quarter. Hey, we can fly here. It's very weird to walk. I mean, as weird as seeing people flying around is in general, to walk inside and see someone flying, emerging on a weird okapi gazelle from a pond. Indoors, a well, I guess, and then just hovering in the air over it. Unsettling, I think. Thank you, Reno.
That tunnel was much longer than anticipated. I would rather not make the trip again if it's all the same to you.
Alright, I'm gonna put you on pause for a minute. Wait, what's that sound? There's a doink sound when I press that button. I cannot tell. It's... Oh, that's making the sound? Yeah, it goes twink. It sounds like a Final Fantasy XIV sound, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're back. Peace. Oof, that was fun.
Yes, tremendous fun. Who needs a Beastman's blessing anyway? Who needs a Beastman's blessing anyway?
I still can't believe you managed to hold your breath the entire time. Felt like we were down there for hours. Anyway, it's time to let our friends in. Once we head up these stairs, we'll need to make our way to the main gates, which are somewhere to the west of here.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but it bears repeating that until we open the gates, we three are on our own. So it'd be in our best interest to avoid guards and easily startled small folk.
Obviously, but once the guests have arrived, we'd be free to head towards the research facility where Kral's being held as loudly as we like. Since you've been here before, will you lead the way?
Of course, but I will move quickly, so see that you do not fall behind.
Vomiting up water. Nothing left to say then. Let's get to it. Good old unclearable throat. Lease. Oh, we're about to enter another scenario. All set, Erwin? The Resonant. Time to go. Strength beyond my limits.
Follow my lead. Stay close and quiet. Wait, patrol. Let them pass.
She did things with her tongue you wouldn't believe. I'll introduce you if you like. Tumble the Savage, you sick bastard.
All clear. With me.
Tancred's fast.
Sentry, get to cover. I'll deal with him.
Where is cover? Why don't we do it together? All's well. Or is he just gonna hang out? If Castromabani has fallen, there's nothing stopping them from taking the city. All part of the Viceroy's plan. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, Tancred was sapping him.
And none were the wiser. Let us press on.
Legion Hoplomachus. I do kind of like the ridiculous Latinate names they give their units. Imperial soldier, dead ahead.
Here we are. One more sentry. Give me a moment. Whoa. Ugh. Pleasant dreams. Look, Erwin, look for a lever or winch. We'll guard the rear.
Good thing this works from down here and not up there. Yes, and good thing one person can operate it.
Hell's open, heavens weep. Alvino, can you hear me? The gates are open.
Our friends are ready and eager to engage the Imperials.
Let us leave them to it and head for the facility.
I'll deal with this lot. Liberty or death! What are the hells? How'd they get past the gates? Remember the reach. Remember the towers. Attack. Sure, just walk over the boxes, folks. Sure. Insurgents here, sound the alarm. We don't have time for this. Put them down. As you bid. As you bid. Forward.
More men.
Fucked up I should not allow myself to be distracted by telegraphs. We should simply sober. Hold on, Cryo. We're coming. Stand your ground. Let not escape. Grant me strength. Resonatorium is just in
The Resonatorium is just ahead.
these. I know we're coming. Be ready, my friends. Hey, thank you for the economy there on that cut. Jeez. Ignorance is my strength. Whoa, cool.
I reckoned you lot would come, but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down. Makes no difference to me, though. Time to die.
I don't know why she's Irish. The same reason as all of it is use the etheric siphon to weaken Fordola and defeat her in battle. Alright, I'm gonna set aside the controller and use convention. But
I can read your every move!
that's not how you talk.
I can read your every move.
Use the siphon, Arwen! Seven hells, my head. The pain. It's working. Strike now while she's weak. I would love to, but the buttons aren't doing anything. Fuck. Do I have to use the controller? Shit. Okay.
You'll pay for this.
Let's swap
Out
to
of my way!
There's a single target mode. Uh-oh. Damn it, she won't stay down. Use the siphon again. Ignorance is my strength.
Damn it, she'll pay for that.
Obsidian combo. Plan B, huh? Okay, plan B was... What's that, though? Chopping block. I refuse to be hit by the telegraph. I won't.
How could I lose?
I lost the edge. It's not a hero. Uh-oh. What's going on? Enemy sighted. Engage with the commander. Quickly. I thought it was a robot. It was not a robot. Tancred, help me hold off those soldiers. Should roll.
Understood. We leave the Peeless in your capable hands. So it's to be the two of you after all.
Oh wait, was that Porto? Yeah. No, sorry.
I'll cut you to pieces!
The order. Which
Let's finish this!
she's got lasers inside her.
If only you knew the power!
Etheric siphon, I'm gonna take your power. Target her, please.
Still got that siphon going. Then use it.
Yes, I will. Although the remedy this.
Not here. Not now. Not to you.
That's Scottish. I don't even know what accent I'm doing, but I like it.
Not here. Not now. Not to you.
You ever have a library of things in your mind and all the labels have been worn? Collabo.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not!
Oh, but you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing! Conrad, Mefrid, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did!
Oh yeah, she
But there's
shelled.
no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Alamigo.
There was a battle going on, and she shelled it, even though her own troops were there, which shocked everyone. Which, fair enough.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build.
Fucking collaborator.
We were fighting for our people's freedom.
Fucking kidding yourself, man.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend!
Riley Poe. They have her in a big coffin. Tancred did earlier espy her here while he was creeping around in the rafters of this very room, maybe. It must have been, because these look like fixtures. Hey, she's not even monsterized. That's good. Is she alive?
Croyle!
Alphina? I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Isn't she still a super soldier, though?
Listen to you. Talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power, echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey.
I guess we're not. Look, we're just exaggerating
You
her accent.
and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
I don't know why that would be. Do you think the province is going to receive particularly harsh treatment? This little act.
No!
Suppose it probably will.
You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
The best revenge.
May I live 1,000 years.
Not a novel
Interrogations can wait.
observation,
Let us be off.
but the script in this game is really good, and it has so much more character than the script in almost any other video game. Like Secret World is on par with it, but that's it. Alright.
Saved once more by Urianger's ingenuity. I look forward to learning why it was so imperative we remain ignorant of the device's precise function.
Just because she was telepsychic, right?
They used medicines to keep me in a torpor for much of the time. I fear I'm still recovering from their effects,
What did she say? But I will be fine. I thought it was that. But be fine, I will. So what happens now? That went better than expected, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Alright, Elf. We're relieved to have finally found her, though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us. Eve of this final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. Could not have saved her without everyone's help. Tancred, Lise, Urianger. Of course, you. Yes, there is still much and more to be done. I should be very interested to learn the meaning of Fordola's ominous words for one. The Resident. Legacy of our fathers. Alphino is a man with one less worry on his mind. Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Minago and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push to the entrance here and join the fray.
In that case, I'll remain here. My search for Kryle took me into the city proper. My familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance.
Understood. I shall instruct Aaron and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetheryte, as I recall. With me, Aaron. There we go. It's Whiskar.
Imperial Orsons, we can fight, goddammit.
Looks like it wasn't my day to die. I owe you one Mefford. Which one's Mefford? Where's Lise? I suppose we're... Who's Erenvald? Name is not connecting in my mind right now. Again, a library with all the labels. Scrubbed off. Oh, can we fly? Yes. Oriole. Local merchant. Alphino. Erenvald. Oh, Erenvald. Yeah, he's also got the Echo. He's just some dude, but he's, Oh, it's Cryle. It's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It's your fault. You saved me. All of you. Thank you. We'll be departing shortly for Porto Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Erenvald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. I won't let you down. I trust you refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Erwin, Kryle, let us be off then. Why do you have to check in with him? They keep, like, just having us check in with him, and that's it. Briefly. He clearly is going to mean something at some point, but, over the walls? Oh yeah, because Raban is still outside. Not a charge leader these days. But nor should a general be. Is there a Hearthstone spot over there? This is a long flight. Oh, that's a long fucking flight. Good thing we looked. Who's ready to go? Shoot. Oh, hold on. Can I talk to you across the table? Yes.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's
Well,
fondness for
apparently Omega
comparable
is
Allagan
part of the
technologies
raid
is
here.
exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Galleons beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryle, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met.
We already basically knew this.
If it weren't for Oriange's siphon
they
thingy, I
didn't.
really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
They made her a fucking Jedi. Just say it.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
Yeah, that's what I thought, was that they gave her the Echo.
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
Okay, that was a little bit of wasted dialogue there. That was all very obvious. You
That's
just
putting it
confirmed that
mildly.
It was Echo-like.
In any event, if Urianger is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Well, 2 patches worth of content.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And Megan.
And it's not as if we came unprepared.
Is Alamigo
We've
also
got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Let's go get that primal. Let's take a little break from our campaign we've been waging for the last 80 hours. Victory is as good as ours. I'm gonna stand. I love that you will basically always have the option to say nothing.
Exactly. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Xenos' boots. Not with the likes of us coming to get him.
That's right. We're the heavy mob.
Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Just this once. Alright, well, that wasn't very informative, was it?
I prithee proceed with the utmost caution, Erwin. If there be truth in Fordola's words, and the Viceroy is indeed possessed of a power echoing that of the Icons, then still greater strength shall be required to bring about his defeat.
So what would that mean to be iconized? As I said, there's but one path forward. Take Alamigo and with it Xenos' head.
I can't wait to see Marshal Slafferson in action. His male strike is the stuff of legends.
I must admit my Laminsic counterpart's enthusiasm is infectious. I find it I too am eager to see this so-called male strike firsthand.
Oops. Is Kryl around? Can I talk to the prisoner Emmerich? Forget what our voice for Emmerich was. Was it like, Scouts of the Dragoon's armor was unmistakable? Surely he would not. Even on the verge of this siege, Sir Emmerich would not forgo his tea. To see him drink it so calm and composed, you would think him anywhere but a battlefield. You two were the picture of composure, though that is hardly surprising, given your combat experience. That's right. Always composed. I'd like to compose a little something for Sir Emmerich over there. I'm talking about love songs. If I may, General, Is there aught Erwin and I can do to assist with final preparations?
I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Erwin. You were instrumental in the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragonsong War. You're a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone.
The General makes a good point. The Warrior of Light's worth may be measured not only in what he does, but what he inspires others to do. Oh yeah, Estinian is wandering around here, by the way. He blew up that gun that they shelled that battle with, that the bad lady shelled the battle with. But we have not seen him directly yet. It seems Emmerich has gotten reports of him. That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour will ever be an inspiration to my country, and to me. I wish God's debt can never be repaid. It's my hope that our deeds this day will go some small way to redressing the balance.
Xenos has never cared a whit for politics. He lives for war and war alone. Kill him, or he will kill you.
Several times you defended our gates. Let's return the favor by demolishing theirs. I would shift operations inside the city personally.
Connie said of the scary lady.
All is ready. Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings now go to stand for Eorzea and her children.
Oh, well, fuck you. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. The cannons care not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not like to be bested by a gate.
Slafferson, 'tis rare these days that I am granted leave to take the field. Mayhap I should have brought my mask.
Keeper of the Entwined Serpents. The Elder Seedseer saw fit to grant me mercy at Cardinal. Perhaps, if the opportunity allows, we may offer the same to my former comrades. But if not, then so be it. Matron, forgive us for what we must do.
They are fine gates, no doubt, and they will make fine slag.
God damn! There's so much good stuff. Just totally incidental. Like, I hope nobody made them write all this dialogue, and it's just that the writers are glowing with light. Radiant. I've asked Orianger to look after Cryo. Keep her out of harm's way, though after what she's endured, her physical well-being may be the least of our worries.
Worry not for her safety. Look thee to the east.
It is done then. Thank you, Erwin, for humoring an old bull. Well, if I get a wife. Hang on. Recording looks awful. Resistance forces in the Alamegan Quarter are ready and await our signal. 1 sec. Okay, I can't do that while I'm recording. Oh well, oops. We've been recording a little goofy. It's fine. Not left to do but the deed itself. Alright, is this what I was bid to record? Probably not. There's probably the measure of his reach. Oh, there's only 2 level 70 quests, as I recall, so... Right then. I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin is command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand.
There's no need for explanations. When he sees, he'll know.
Worry not for her safety. Be to the east.
Sounds like battle's been joined. Is there a teleportal near where we need to go? Battle is far away. It's very loud, I guess. Nope, we get to go across the plains.
Mayhap they will be flooded with men.
I don't see any of the people who are making all this noise. I think perhaps the audio engineering could have been a little bit more precise in this case.
Seeing my position here is secure. No point, Alphino. What is it you got there?
The measure of his reach. One can only imagine what this bulky package contains. Armor? Oh no, what if Pippin were Mickey Mouse? Oh, a sword.
By the 12, this is dishonor.
Bull of Alamigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades.
The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon claimed in the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consume the unworthy, but by fire he was reborn.
Maybe we shouldn't do that.
They should bequeath it to me now, to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavour to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there'll be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends?
I hope so.
Very well. Brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle.
Vice Marshal, Imperial unit approaching from the north.
Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many?
Total numbers unconfirmed, at least 1 squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen.
Alright, done, eh? Bloody elves, that's all we need. Call up the blood swarm and tell them to make ready.
Marshal Terrapin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land, and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go. And attempt to convince them to lay down their arms.
I'm loath to give our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance this conflict may be avoided, I suppose it must be taken. Go then, but be quick.
You will, Vice Marshal. With me, Erwin. Again, the pacing in this expansion is a real problem. Like, you can never just do the fucking thing. This was the case in ARR too, right? Everything was always behind other stuff, which is like tangential to it. Couldn't you just get on the megaphone and shout? I mean, I guess it's good to bring the stories together a little bit, because the whole part in Doma has not had anything to do with anything here, really. What an awful creature. Truly horrific monster. Wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare first. Well, it seems like violence is gonna happen. Hey, come, Erwin. You clear the road, Wolf. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Livier, and I come for you with news of great import. Silence, boy, you stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hian has returned and driven Yonsuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there. We helped him. There's no need for you to fight for Xenos. But Ian is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. Doot, doot, doot. It's like 6 dudes. What are you worried about? Okay, put the buffers on the swords, folks. Let's try not to kill the wolfmen. Let's just tame them. How are we doing? We're an hour in. Okay, so at least they're actually giving us... We're not having to kill all of them. If you die this day, then we shall know you for liars. Is that how that works? If battle always favors the righteous, you are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. Okay, we gotta prove that we were strong enough to defeat the what's-its. I am the White. I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you! I wonder what that means. We're down to just one dude? Oh yeah. Swap to single target mode. If we can find it, there it is. Until I am satisfied, we shall fight on. Give me your all. On your guard. His strength far exceeds those of his brethren. That of his brethren. Sorry, alarm going off. Oh, he's got a thing. Cower before the wind. White Fang. He's summoning heads. Is that all you can muster, Eorzeans? Hold not back. Such ferocity. If he does not relent, we shall be forced to kill him. Okay, he's gonna turn everything white again. Or not. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. The checkerboard, you gotta move through it. Yeah.
Pull yourself together!
These are pretty cool attacks you got, dude. Where did you learn these? Be in awe of my... whatever.
So it comes to this!
Cast your spell, Alpha Nova. So be it. Moonstone Carbuncle, come! Enough. For every bit the warriors you claim to be. Hey, these guys got 3 different voices so far. They're fortunate in that. I dream of a day when people accept my words as truth without demanding I prove them through feats of strength. But come, we must away. You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men, and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. Lord Heian returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, they never found his body, so to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. As forward, wish for no better day. You knew him well. Aye, he would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone. So we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation, and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. Fangs and claws shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This, the White swears. Oh, that hurts. To do. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Heian in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Our day is not yet done. You gonna leave? I guess we kicked their asses. I was kinda hoping you'd help. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. spooky is the Black Mages. And there's only one Black Mage, right? And it's us, but not yet. But someday we will.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
After a fashion.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation.
Somewhat eliding the details.
They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward!
Yeah, they are. These are the,
Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno!
when you do the Thaumaturge quest, I think it's those folks who run you through it. It's great to see them. Fire 5. Where are
Now give me a Curfin winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
I don't understand what's going on here. So we opened one fortress's gates, but there's another one, like up in stone's throw away. Whatever, I won't worry about it. We are at Alamigo, whatever that means.
All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
I love the script in this game. So good.
Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Is that...
It's here! Hey!
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Long flight.
Lord Hian!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
They did this before.
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
We're through. The way is clear.
Hey, Rabbi. If you find Xenos, do not you kill him. No hesitation. Others may be taken prisoner, but not him. Not under any circumstances. I don't think he would actually wait until the last. No, of course not. He's no Godolphin. Fury, did that man just bring down flying armor with a single stroke in midair? The Vice Marshal's strategy for breaching the gates was most ingenious. A pity he did not account for the magic armor, but to be fair, they did not account for the Domans either. The gate is breached, okay. Patron gun is the nature of straight true. Oh, we got a hedgehog from Rue. And a hog. Alamega
fate is coming for you lot.
Pipkin. Please target Pippin.
Impeccable timing, those Domers. Come, comrades. The enemy sky is down. Forward.
Alright, this is gonna be it. This is the last quest, I believe. Stormblood. At long last, the end in sight. Yeah, no shit, dude.
The battle for Alamigos at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance here, the city proper. I trust your unit of elite adventurers is ready, Aaron. Excellent. Your objective is to make haste for the castle and kill Xenos Galvas. Any questions? Of course not. Now go and get the bastard.
Sounds like there's gonna be a group instance here. I think I've done this before, actually. Because it counted as finished. Alamigo. Not that one. This one. Liberty or death. Now begins the battle for the future of a nation. Together with the brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance and the Resistance, you and your fellow adventurers must enter the city and make for the castle where Xenos Galvas resides, and put an end to his reign of terror. Sure. Swap back to. Pretty sure I have done this one before, so perhaps Captain has already. Whoops, excuse me. My microphone was turned way up, tilted way. Right. It's us, the heroes. Let's take on the whole world because it's him, the Icon Slayer. That's right, it's us. Bitches. You fear nothing. I'm immune to being worried about anything here. God, my UI is so terrible. Worse. Oh, quick. That up. Let's see a little bit better. Unfortunately, the monitor that I'm displaying this on is not a good one. The way the resolution works is just tricky.
Fight or flight.
Using that regularly spirits within. Should move my keybinds up to this bank instead of keeping them down below.
We've got them now.
You haven't got shit. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Look at me. Oh man, we look so fucking cool. It's not fair. It's not fair to everyone else that just because we used to, we have this sick ass outfit. I wish that we owned it. It's fine. We'll build our outfits for the other classes. Stay back, tossing a bomb. All obstacles are removed. Message. Hey, we got the new healer. Uh-oh. Maybe you shouldn't have just fired in a straight line there, dudes. Uh-oh, there they are. Legion Rotors are Final Fantasy VI characters, I believe. Now, I think that when there's only two dudes, my single target rotation is the highest. Oh, there's two dudes. Okay. Oh boy. Ow. Ow. Why? Thankfully, I got big heals of my own. Their healer may have been a little too focused on doing damage. There, we've got them now. Maybe you should have joined in when the tank died. Finishing them off. But oh, it's only two. It's so difficult to keep track of the rotations in this game because it changes when it's zone, right? For parts of the game, different rotations. 70. It seems so, because I'm actually 80. So we have our little 70 abilities. Hello, buddy. There's the key button on shelter. Use that big pin. Oh, it's the Final Fantasy VII Scorpion. Love that. Always down for the Final Fantasy VII. They've really been holding those FF7 rates. Hail laser. He's doing the thing. Fight or flight. They don't need my help. It's good for 0. Herb hits for more, the further away. Oh, hit me that time. That's a good issue. We're doing it. The Royal Palace. Statue. Oh, I missed it. Please look at me. Not at my knees. None of my fragile trees. None of my babies. What's my spell? Fast. Once again, a little bit more damage. Crazy and diagnosis. I guess if this person is loading this class or whether it's bold, I mean, I was in a chance. No, it's a horde. Did a little defensive maneuver there, why don't we? Yeah, circle of scorn. Hit them all. Their guns will be there. They do love their griffins. Heaven's Eye materia. They're materializing their items here in the middle of the dungeon. Ishgard remembers warriors applied to different. Thought they might be devils. Circle of Scorn. Where is our power bubble? Is it buried underneath everything? Let's see how much defense juice.
treasure coffer. Pair. Oh, that's just a Aldous Malasina. Recording subjects performance. Oh, is this dude? It's the fucking. Okay, I'm gonna get through it again. Let's see. He's a science nerd. The bad boy. That's a big guess. He's got that like anime glasses guy thing on. Order to charge. Order to fire. Uh-oh. Guys untargetable. Oh boy.
I shall have to share these findings.
Yes, you shall. If you make it, I don't think you're going to, though.
Initiate soul extraction.
No, my soul!
Success.
Okay, so what the fuck are we supposed to do here? I completely forget. I think we're supposed to avoid the hand and get over to our soul. To our body. Oh no! Oh boy. Ouch. Okay, God. Oh my God.
The soul rebels.
Hey, I made it. Rebellion of the soul. Okay, can we kill these fucking things then? Yeah, our healer made it back.
My word, this data.
Yeah, I've seen that mechanic in a similar form in World of Warcraft. So I think I like that version. Why it's so terrible. God, it's so sweet. To be clear, I'm not saying the UI is terrible. I'm saying the way that I have set it up is terrible. Middle of fire. So we're gonna fire each other. Hey, getting tombstones even. If I maxed on those, I should probably take a boost. Should try. You will go no further. What Alice is he the dude I just told? Never promote a scientist to leadership. Laser fields. Cut them down. Spirits within. Well, authority. Can you move forward? Yeah, that's right. Two poles. I'm in trouble. Oops. Hit. Sheltron. Which I'm actually doing some blocks of these. They're like 20% damage. Formless fist. I forget what all of my defensives are bound to. Everybody's control 3. One of them reduces damage done, I think, which is cool. Courage and strength. Control 3 for a smaller damage. It's shorter as well. There's the one that it's like a shout reprisal. That's the one. What's this again? He is bound to Alt D. Whoa, okay. Let's follow me. That's what I thought. So control 3 should be. But we use Yeah, no, thought. Should probably have thought of this guy. Optimal play, not really essential here. I think we're doing fine. It's him. Waching! Oh, way behind. I guess everybody else skipped the cutscene. Xenos. Let's do it!
Yeah!
Like a moth to the flame. But why else would you come? If not for this.
Yeah!
This is a pretty good fight, because that has some...
Rend!
We're not referencing this shit anymore.
Kill!
Kill, you know. What else do you show?
Yeah!
Fries the line.
Rend!
Yeah, time for an AoE. Oh, it's just a runaway. No, I guess not.
Let this moment last forever.
No, we're just gonna have to kill you. Vein splitter. He's gonna become multiple men. Yeah, for the sake of like spark.
Kill! Yeah!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not what I meant to do.
Yeah!
Shit. What is happening? What I was trying to do was this. That's not gonna do. We need the whole heal. Something. Oh, what we could do, actually, is just change our HUD level to 1.
Yeah!
Yeah. Much.
Show me your role!
All my own. He's
Yes! Yes!
the swell.
Just so!
Yeah, so he's got these ads he spawned in. The swell and the storm. And the third one. Amino Hakisabi. And I think they're transferred. Can't say that I like it.
More!
Let's see if we use our DPS cooldown. Standing against 8 beam. Apparently not. No, all of our mana.
Have you the strength?
Seems so. Got 40 ethers. You killed your swords. Always killing them.
The power to transcend!
Yo, he's picking them all back up. Shaboom. Xeno Countless. Man, keep dumping my mana on you. Why not? Thank you, man. First. Not looks like that's it. Is that the end of Stormed Blood? Did we win against Xenos Valgados? Do 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 do. What happened? I guess we'll see when we leave. We gotta make sure that they don't fucking ruin everything. Making people sit through cutscenes. They would never do a thing like that, would they? Bebo. I got it.
Okay, folks. Here we go.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Yeah, well, I mean, surely there was going to be. Sir. What's he building in there? There. Oh boy, I hope that, what's he building in there? Say in there softly that doesn't ping it. Oh boy, I hope that the mic has not been like, whoa. It is possible that the mic
Welcome
has not been
to
picking
the
me up a
Royal
lot.
Menagerie.
Oh well. Hello, you got a ball. It's got a thing in it. Is that Ultima? What, I was not looking. I was distracted.
The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen.
Nice.
He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all.
So I made one of them from all of them.
This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine.
What is it? Let me see it again. Do the wide shot, please.
Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence.
That's pretty cool, I have to admit. It's a fucking icon that isn't legendary.
Mayhap
Just
you
one person's
are the
mania.
true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan Hound to drive this icon into my arms.
Okay, it is that one. It's the one that he summoned himself. Gotcha. It's the one that was summoned at the gate.
My, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
What are you going to suggest? I only have the one move. Kill it. I'm gonna fucking bind it. I'm gonna kill that shit. That's my job. Makes the land sick. Can't have icons kicking around.
Ah,
Primal's gotta
as
go.
simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected.
Historically, yeah.
A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability.
Not really my business, man. Not really the line of work I'm in.
I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted,
Interesting question, of
these
course.
implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant, and oh, so much more.
What have you learned?
All icons must be exterminated, without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade.
Let me guess.
Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you will accept me.
I don't think that's gonna happen, sorry. Who would say such a thing? Who would accept this maniac?
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end.
It's fine if you're right in some abstraction, motherfucker. Cause I'm right in the material details.
When all hangs in the balance. When the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma and Garlemald be damned!
Whoa. Here it comes. Chink. Honk. Him got wings. Meow. Wow.
We tower above the gods! You by your gift, I by my might.
Ooh, him also got. Ah, I see. He has echoized himself just like he did her.
The gods shall be made to kneel.
I mean, that's not really a surprise, is it? I hadn't thought about it, but apparently he stuck himself in the echo chamber. It would seem. Mr. Glowboy. Aroo.
An ending to mark a new beginning.
Him doing... Oh no. He's leaving? Can't we just fight? Do we have to interpose fucking dicking around? I just wanted to kill the big dragon man. Okay, we were just gonna kill the big dragon man. Confront Shinryu in the menagerie. Here goes the royal menagerie. Shinryu, Illibird's draconic god of vengeance, has been claimed by none other than Xenos Yagavis, who has used his power as a resonant to merge with the primal and bind it to his will. Transformed into a towering being of pure violence, his very existence poses a threat not only to El Amigo, but the entire world. All now falls to us and our comrades. For if we will not stop Xenos Yagavis, one will. If not you, else. Oh, it's a 5-person, 4-person instance. It is not a raid-sized encounter. Good. Alright, back when. Here we go. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Royal Menagerie. What's he building in there? Hey, we're gonna fight on a big square. That's my favorite way to fight. Okay, hope the tank doesn't need to know nothing. Okay, we're just going. Alright. Sounds like we are just going. Hello, Shinryu. Corrupted ether is getting higher very fast. Circuits to command. Well, that is true. Oh shit, we don't have our fucking tank modus on, do we? Ah, this is bad. Swap. Swap. Turn that shit. Whoa. Attempting to release water aspect in ether. Did we all die? I died. Shinryu's right wing begins to emit an ominous glow. I have no idea what's going on. Accept the rays. Turn iron wool on. Decorrupt our ether by staying in these puddles, maybe? It would seem not. Left wing ominous glow. Not decorrupting our ether. Is this a tank swap mechanic, maybe? His ether is approaching critical mass. Okay, so it's his corrupted ether, not ours. That as a voice line in our judgment cult. Pretty dramatic. Whoa. You do have to love the Final Fantasy issues of these bosses. They're more Final Fantasy than any actual Final Fantasy boss, which is cool. What are you supposed to do here? Meteor impact for 0. I'll take it. Oh, it's birds. Ginryu. Tankable? Not important. That sentence being stunned. Kind of hard to be stunned. Oh, don't stand on that. Get away from all of these, yeah. Give me the good news. Yeah, Rosalie is on it. We're doing okay. Big drags. Do you think he's gonna have a cutscene move? I think he's probably gonna have a cutscene move. Damn, where's the save space to be? Here, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, they do just come into the center, so not really too tricky to tank them. I I guess everybody's standing in the middle, so they would. Until protostar realization? Oh no. I don't want to know about it. Yikes. Heavens are too small for your frogheads. That no. Oh boy. Where are we going? Active time maneuver. Okay, that means you gotta click a bunch, right? Ready? Tap rapidly to avoid obstacles. Yeah. We made it. Oh no! Oh no! We going to space? Oh, good. Another square. Good to know there's always squares. Where the fuck are we? Ah! We went to heaven. Are we supposed to stand on the one that's different color, or are we supposed to not stand on the one that's different color? Fuck! Fuck! Well, they don't really need me, thankfully. They can take their time resurrecting me. Boom! Oh, his tail's pulsing. That's gross. Shinryu suffers 15,500 or 155,000. A lot of damage anyway. That raise. His left wing is glowing. We've still got our tank modus on. Throw myself a kill. Real quick. Oh, don't stand on the glowing one. Seems bad. Big Pepsi. Now, please attack long point everyone. He's the one you want. Shimiru's ether is approaching critical mass again. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh no. Oh no. Gods on mine. Yeah, I guess so. Diamond dust. Anything you should know about this? Whoa. Oh no, don't slide off the edge. If you're gonna slide, just slide toward the center. Yeah! Shit, we get hit. Yep. Let's throw ourselves a heal again. He thought to make it too. Fighter flights off. Who's that big man? Yeah, it's the tail. Oh no, he's destroying the fucking platform. You can't do that. This is a cosmic square. It's eternal. His ether's nearly full. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna god. Okay, we're already out of range of that one. He's dropping lasers on us. Don't need to do that. Don't have to prove anything. Oh no. Woo. Well, let's better finish this quick. Before there is no more this. Lasers! Oh no. Okay, quickly, let's not get owned again. There we go. Yeah, brilliant. Everything's going great. Everything is probably fine. Ah, lasers! Left wing getting an ominous glow. There was a boss yesterday who had named arms. His name was Inferno, but his left and right arm each had their own name. And it's like, you don't really want to fight a guy who's got specifically named limbs, you know? We did it! We went flop. Yeah, second chance points. That was me. The one we do before. Oh, Grinder is a terrible distraction. So bad for the brain. Here we go. Did it. Shinryu is... Oh, Jesus, of course. Falling star. Oof. Ooh. Disappeared in a cloud of red and purple.
Are you all right? Xenos.
Oh, he's still around.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
He's bored.
Meaningless.
The owners do.
Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it.
Cool. I love strength.
Not that
Meaningful
you could ever
quality strength.
understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection.
Oh boy. Could it be the
Oh,
Askians?
this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
I would have put it the other way around. First friend. You know? She was not fast enough. It's so rare I have notes for the script in this game.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know.
Yeah, and none of this would have been even remotely possible.
So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
It's this dude again. It's this dude again. Oh man, I think this mic has been cutting out all over the place. Well, so it goes. It's everybody.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
Hey, we made it to the credits of Heaven's Word. Incredible. Oh, hey.
But what is freedom, really?
Unfortunately, I've set it to have music not playing in the background, so when I grab that screenshot, I'm gonna lose music for a second. There we go.
We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Alamigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
No body.
Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you.
A good move here would be to cut to her delivering this as a speech to a assembled crowd. Good way to get everybody in there in economical fashion.
This is the end. The end of the imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
I just wish I could turn up music during the cutscenes. It's a little too low. Know what I'm saying? Made it, folks. So that was Stormblood, mostly done off recording, and it was alright. It was alright. As I said at the beginning of this session, I think every individual piece of it was plenty fine, and overall kinda spent a lot of time working to get to places, and then at that place, things did kind of fall together pretty quickly. I wouldn't have minded the story shifting its focus a little more toward the end. It was also a lot less epic than Heavensward, which is not necessarily a metric that is significant, but I think in Final Fantasy there is a tendency to trend toward that, and it is a little odd to not have it, to have it be in the background. Or not even in the background. I don't know the Askians showed up at all, although what our buddy was implying there at the end when he talks about all of us playing stage, that suggests to me that he was in contact with Big A. And I think that when we skip this, we're probably going to get a post-credits cutscene featuring the bad boys. Don't you? I love that the game rolls credits, by the way. Oh, fucking finally he shows up. Where were you? There was a dragon.
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made.
Yeah, it's your fault. You used the eyeball, right, to make the primal, and now here that nobody thought to pick this shit up.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether.
Well, I can't help but think that they're gonna get recharged. Can you smoosh them? Shit.
Still, better safe than sorry.
Yes, destroy the artifacts. Yes, fucking finally. Somebody does something final. Squish! Can't believe they got me to fucking root for Estinian. I hate his haircut. It's the real problem. I gave him better hair.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
We'll see. We'll see if they can resist the temptation to bring his hateful legacy back. Probably they can. They got plenty going on. This world is so huge. Like, there's so much detail everywhere. They're perfectly able to create entire raids out of stuff that has no bearing on the main plot at all. Hey, here we go. Is this the Emperor? I don't think we've ever seen the actual Emperor before, have we? It was his son, wasn't it? Xenos. It's over. No voice, huh? It's over. My condolences for your loss. A father should not have a son. What nonsense. Do you not mourn his loss? You surprise me, your radiance. It was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I knew what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who summon their very essence.
icon summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans.
Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Preservation. Restoration.
Compression. Resurrection. Is in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortal?
I don't know if we're gonna keep doing that voice. It's not a very good Palpatine. I can do a good Palpatine, but it's not coming out. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. What you gonna give him? What have you got, boyo? Ooh. Whose body does he wear? How dare you? I think it might well be Xenos' body, because I'm pretty sure Xenos in some form is still around later. I see no particular reason why they couldn't possess the dead. Well, Stormblood, I guess we gotta go until we get the end of the NG+. We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose, pride, and hope, too. Did it, Father. Papalim, Conrad, Mefrid, Minfilia, we really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand here listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him after all. You're the real hero of this story. So run along and take your plot. Alright, everybody, what have you got to say? Applaud me. It's the applause. Hey, Hakura.
When I awoke this morning, I thought Lord Hearn dead, and then he lived, and now he's here. It's been a wonderful day.
It feels like only yesterday we were celebrating the liberation of Doma, and now look where we are. 1,000 malms apart our nations may be, but in spirit, we're one and the same. For you to best Xenos, even after he'd harnessed the power of a primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter that you had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. Avenge you, Erwin. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro. Even brothers.
'Twas a timely intervention, aye. Full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hearn's most trusted allies.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Lord Hearn must needs return to Doma with all due haste, but I have yet to decide if I will accompany him. I should like to visit my people in Revenant's Toll for... Would they like to go home? Feels like only yesterday we were celebrating the liberation of Doma, and now look where we... Oh, same line. Kani-sen, Praise be to the 12 for your victory. Though many brave souls gave their lives this day, we take comfort in the knowledge it was not in vain.
Well done, Captain Erwin. I'll spare you more flowery words. Doubtless you've had your fill of them.
Oh, maybe I got a bit carried away, but by the Navigator, that was bloody brutal.
Doma was only the beginning. With our victory here, we send a message to all provinces. They can be beaten. You can be free. Well, actually, yeah, that's right. I was momentarily confused. Yeah, 2 liberations is not bad. Tancred, what have you got to say, jerk?
Minfilia. No. Iskilia, Warburton. They'll never be enough, I know, but I hope... Hope this makes up for it, if only a little. I hope this brings you both joy. You deserve it, and so much more.
Did it. Bloody well did it. I have to send word to Alagana. No, I have to go and tell them myself. After all we've been through, I should really have known better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hailed and whole, well menagerie, well nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you has not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish your own feats. But as the warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you've done, and in the good you've inspired others to do.
You're a natural-born leader of men, Erwin. All these people weren't just following their commanders. They were following you.
You led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone can see this journey through to its end. But history shall remember them. This future they made possible. Alice would surely regret that she was unable to join us for this battle. I, meanwhile, will not. Nago.
Can you believe it? We won. We beat the bastards. Al amigo. Al amigo. Got a little carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing. It's finally over. Rest in peace.
You hear that, lads? We'll be all right. We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry.
Yeah.
Our convalescing comrades have been... Well, I feel like I'm not there. Our convalescing comrades have been informed of our victory. Thou mayest be assured there was much rejoicing. I've trained with countless weapons, but none compared to dishonor. The father saw fit to honor me with it. This way, it still fills my heart with pride.
Well, can't read. We're losing it. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there's no clear consensus on what sort of government they prefer instead.
Indeed, Father. Momentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than one we've walked.
Aye, aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Erwin. Hoping to make this dream a reality. Now comes our part to think on the future. For the Alamigan refugees in Ul'dah to decide whether or not they want to return and help. Finished your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me back to Ralgrisry. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the signs together. I'll explain later. Funeral for, the dude? Or is she going to leave the Scions? I guess she has to. I don't even know where to begin. We did it. Stormblood.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Where's everyone else? There we go.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're Scions. Now obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
No body, like I said.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult. What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. You have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
Oh, whoops. So just pause for a second there instead of unmuting. So she was a villain. She was the regent of Doma. That lady there lying by the fire. I guess she survived too. Doesn't much matter really. So Estinian was looking in this hole earlier. Is this the hole that the Primal flew out of? That might be what it is. Not the Primal, but the big robot.
This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there's undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever?
And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned.
No, I'm going to make the, financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit to giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology.
Oh, is that before or after you blew it up or seal it, blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine, but the
moment I judge this little venture as unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it. Savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer, and mechanical genius. Whomst would this be? Huh? You didn't. Oh, is this some nerd from the fucking... I feel like we know this guy. Can't quite place him. Hello? Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Yeah, it's the, Oh, yeah, it's... What's his name? Nero. He was James, right? Nero Toscava, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Or whatever that approximation of James is supposed to be. Good camera work there. Good framing, good model. This is just good. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children of the... You have completed Quest Stormblood Part 2, exiting New Game Plus mode. We did it, folks. Well, I don't think I have anything more to say on the topic. I do not think I'll be recording the patches. I hear they're good, but just this is kind of draining to do. I don't know if we'll be recording Shadowbringers, but it is possible. I'm probably inclined not to, just so I keep moving. Why is my keyboard being weird? Oh, it's just the Wi-Fi wirelessness of my keyboard. It's not the game. It is the hardware. Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining me on this final voyage. I'll see you soon.